Hello, here we are with an unboxing of the Nokia Lumia 710. This is the SIM-free unlocked variant, the UK spec model. As you can see here, we've got Nokia 710 and it's running on the frequencies of 850, 900, 1800 and 1900 for GSM, or for 3G 900, 1900 and 2100 megahertz. You can see we've got the black plus cyan. What that means is this is the black colour handset with a cyan coloured back cover. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So we've got the Lumia packaging here, which is similar to the Nokia Lumia 800, which we have unboxed before on the Clove Technology YouTube channel. So here is the device itself. We'll come back to that in a moment. We then have included a BP3L battery. This has a 1300 milliamp hour capacity. We then have some documentation, including a quick guide and some warranty and regulatory information there. We also have enclosed the replacement back cover, so this is cyan or blue as you might refer to it as. Also included is a standard USB to micro USB cable, so that's for connecting the device to a computer. You then have a set of in-ear headphones with a 3.5mm headphone jack. We've also got some replacement earbuds, and we've got an inline control there for picking up and ending a call. And then finally in the box we have a 3-pin UK mains charger, a full wired one here, so you don't have to connect in the USB cable like you do on a lot of devices, so that's a bonus. And of course that's micro USB connectivity on that end. So let's take a look at the device. This is the baby brother to the Nokia Lumia 800, so it's very similar in some respects but different in others. So we've got a 3.7-inch touchscreen display, which is a WVGA display, not an AMOLED display like you have on the Lumia 800. We've got the Nokia branding, we've got a speaker up here. At the bottom we've got the physical buttons for controlling the Windows Phone operating system, so we've got a back, Windows and search key. On the side of the device we've got a volume up and down key. We've then got a dedicated camera button. On the top we've got the power button, the 3.5mm headphone jack, and then the micro USB charging port. On the side we've got a recess for removing the back cover, and then on the bottom it's flush with the exception of some little holes there for a lanyard, so attaching this to a lanyard. On the back we've got a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash that record in 720p, not full HD, and then we've got a loudspeaker down here as well. So let's pull off the back cover. I will just mention it's sort of soft to the touch here, so it's got a sort of rubbery, grippy feel. It's not completely smooth. So underneath we've got a micro SIM card slot, so it won't accept a standard SIM card. You will need the new micro SIM. There's no micro SD card slot in here because this is a Windows phone and they don't support that. So we'll just pop in the 1300 milliamp hour battery and put the cover back on and switch the device on using the power button on the top. So I'm just going to quickly skip through the setup procedures. There's no SIM inserted in this device at the moment, so that's just booting up. So it's got Bluetooth, GPS, it's got a 1.4 gigahertz processor, it's not dual core, and this also has 8 gigabytes of internal memory and 12 megabytes of RAM. So if you're into your music and what have you, there's not going to be extensive amounts of storage on here. You are sort of limited to the 8 gig unless you use the 3G or the Wi-Fi connectivity to stream the media. If you're looking at this device, you may want to take a look at the Samsung Omnia W and also the ZTE Tania, which offer similar specifications at varying price points. The Tania is considerably cheaper. The Omnia W is very similar indeed, but that has an AMOLED screen. It has the same memory, it has the same 5 megapixel camera, so that's probably the closest competitor to the Lumia 710. And of course, the other nice thing we did get included in the package here was the cyan back cover, so you can replace that on there like so for a little bit of customization. I'm not going to give you a tour through Windows Phone because you will have seen that before in other videos and in other devices, but I'll just go through some of the key things on here. So we're going to have some things installed as standard. You know, we've got the phone functionality and you've got your contacts and what have you all through the Windows Phone interface. We've got an eBay app installed on here. We've got the Nokia Music service, which is unique to Nokia. We've got some TripAdvisor app installed there. We've got Internet Explorer, pictures and what have you. We've also got Nokia Maps, which of course again is exclusive to Nokia. So there is some added value in those software packages they put on. And this is a Windows Phone, so you get Microsoft Office as well. We've also got a Groupon app installed on here. So I'm just going to set up the Wi-Fi and then we'll look at the web browsing experience on here. So this should actually perform pretty well with a 1.4 gigahertz processor. That's more than capable of running Windows Phone 7.5. It's a nice little form factor actually. It feels quite comfortable in the palm of the hand. So we're now connected to the wireless network. Let's just log into the browser on the device and see how that performs. So let's go to the Clove website. So you can see it's orientated to landscape mode, so this is how I prefer to browse the web. So let's just kick through right to the full desktop mode rather than the mobile experience, because that's what we really care about, how websites look, you know, in standard desktop mode. So it's actually quite small on the screen like that. It's hard to read anything, but you can of course pinch and zoom in and it will sort of render quite nicely. So you can scroll around the page like so. You can double tap in and double tap out. So if I was just to click into one of the products here, let's take the Tania. It's a competing product, but you can see there the price point, £199 including VAT, so it's a very cost-effective solution. So now we've got a lot of text in there. Now you can't read that from here, so if I just double tap in, now it's sort of rendered the text in a much more readable format, and I can read that with much more ease. Or I can zoom in a bit more and scroll around like so, or I can zoom out and in and out like so. So the page loading seems to be pretty quick. We're on Wi-Fi here. It's not the fastest Wi-Fi, but not bad at all. Let's then just take a look at the camera. So it's a 5 megapixel camera on here. It's going to provide you reusable snapshots, so you can zoom in and out here on the side. We can switch to video mode and record video if we choose. We've got the settings, so we can change the scenes, the white balance, some of the effects, the resolution. So not bad, and there's a lot more integration with Windows Phone 7.5 when it comes to social network. That's a quick look at the Nokia Lumia 710, which is available now.